Okay, happy Friday. Let's go. We have an unboxing for a set from Simphonio Audio. It is a 10mm planar plus a Sony BA. I was actually looking for what brand BA, and I should have looked at the front because it's got the logo on it. A couple of interesting things about this. One is, the last time that I saw this kind of combo, it was the Dunu. It was a disaster. Anyway, you could switch and turn on the BA and it would turn into a screaming. It was essentially having a driver that it didn't really need. And then it was priced up there. Now we have another set that is, this is $450. And it could be fantastic, but there's that, the Dunu in the background lingering. Like that didn't work at all. And this came off just fine. So on the front you can see, this looks familiar from another shell. It's Chi-Fi. It's hard to read that. It's got a special kind of diaphragm for planars. I don't think I've seen a set that doesn't have some kind of claim about something being special, unique. Sometimes that's the case. Let's go ahead and... So this is a drop-down type box. Open it up. And then you're looking at the buds right here. And then pop this out. I wonder if these are just going to fall. No, give them a little push. Oh, that was just a very little push. Those came out very easily. So there's one part of it. Put that over there. Well, these are actually metal. Okay, hold on a second. Let me put these down. So I got a warranty card. I'll put that there, and then I've got the case. Open it up and we've got a cable. Cable looks to be decent. No branding on the termination. It's reasonable in its manageability. It's got a number on the side. I can't see that right now in the sliding, but I think the camera can. I don't know if that says anything about the company. It's got some kind of marking and label on it though. And then it terminates into a 2-pin, and there is no rubber on the edge, which is nice because that bothers me and a lot of other people. So the cable seems decent. Let me put this back on for contrast. Let's take a look at the buds. I've seen these caps before. Maybe from the same company. That's possible. But the shells itself are made out of metal. So it's different from the other one because the last time I saw it, this was plastic. It's got a breather. It's very, very slightly recessed 2-pin. I don't think it's a problem. There you can see one of the breathers right there. There's usually one on the front side and one on the back side of the driver for tuning reasons, and also there's the one behind the driver and there's the one in front of the driver, so you don't get pressure buildup, and also it allows the driver to breathe, assuming that it needs air, which really all of them do pretty much. It's got a decent screen on the front, so build quality on this actually is pretty nice. I thought it was going to be all plastic, and at its price point that'd be ridiculous, but it's actually looks to be of nice build. I looked on the internet for a frequency response graph of this just before this because I thought, I just got some NF audios that had actually been around a long time, so is this another company that's just sending out stuff? And I don't see a graph out there yet, so after I'm done with this video, I'm going to go ahead and measure it and see what it looks like. There's no switches on it, apparently, so it's always engaged with the BA and the planar at the same time. If it's tuned well, maybe that'll sound good. It didn't work on the Dunu because it just turned the bass way up, and I don't know what that would be used for, except for old people that have bad hearing. When you get into your 50s, I hear from other people, hearing can start to get really wonky. Lots of stuff. The muscle density, all kinds of stuff starts to fail when you're in your 50s. Getting old sucks. I've still got about 12 years before I find out. But it seems to be a real thing. So beware when old people give you music recs, unless you are also old people. And then it's probably very much appropriate. Looks like these might be wide bore, narrow bore, but they don't really look that different to me by looking at them. So it does come with those tips. Presentation is kind of Spartan for its price range, but if this turns out to be so is this thing going to turn out to be a smash hit? A planar with a balanced armature, Sonian at $450, for potentially for people that love planar. It's hard to see a market for something in this price range, but there's a lot of sets out there that people pay $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, and I would never pay for those, but they love it, and they take pictures of it with expensive dApps and talk about it on forums and recommend people they've never met in their lives to go ahead and spend their $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on something, and they've never mentioned music at any point. So this hobby's kind of wild is what I'm saying. So this might be somebody's absolute cup of tea and probably not most people's cup of tea. And this is almost like a review, except I've never heard it. Just going off price and what its configuration is and what the presentation is, seems like this is a big hurdle to get over. But then there's the whole, how does it sound, which is what it's actually supposed to do. So give it a listen, and I'll go ahead and measure it and maybe not listen to it till later. If it's a good set, or it's acceptable, or it's something that's considered, like I would maybe pay for it. It's hard to say that right now and not start to feel like I'm blowing smoke at people's butt. And if that's not the case, then this is simply going to go to somebody that comments below this video, and then maybe I'll just do another announcement, like another review with this as the option, and then comment below that one as well, and then that person will get it. Because again, it is $450, and if you get it for free, you can probably sell it in your local market for 50% of that safely and get that price, and then you didn't pay anything for it. So somebody's going to win in some kind of way, somehow, eventually down the road, is what I'm trying to say. I think I need to drink a coffee, is what I actually need, and turn this music up. And I'm out. I hope you guys have a dope, awesome weekend. If you got family, hydrated, watch out for that heat stroke, and I'm out.